Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Terra Luna. So Terra Luna has been so far doing what we assumed it would be doing. So first of all, when we talked about Terra Luna here and it reached the wave 4 target area, it then reached the wave 5 target area. It didn't go into it very much, but the trend changed. So we broke that previous low, which indicates a trend change, broke out of the ascending wedge here, a pattern, a bearish pattern, and the downtrend started. We are still in a downtrend at the moment. Someone already asked me why we are not dropping further. Well, bear in mind, nothing moves in a straight line. There are always consolidations, there are always waves, and also there is no guarantee that we are going to drop lower. Currently for the wave 2 here, I have highlighted this ideal retracement level for that wave 2. So from overall here on the left hand side, the price reached that wave 1 target area, which was a smaller wave 5. So this was the level around $120. This is where the trend change started. You could see that already with a bearish divergence on the chart, on the RSI, for example, here on the 4-hour chart, where the buyers had more and more difficulties to make higher highs, okay? And then we broke the previous low, the swing low here, and that always indicates a trend change when you see that as per the Dow theory or trend theory. So we then drop down, obviously, heading further down as expected. And again, I just want to refer here to the Elliott waves, that they are really a great method of predicting waves and wave moves and what a market or what a certain price chart can do in a certain environment. And in this environment, it was spot on. It reached that target area and is now retracing down and perfectly on the way to the next price target here, that wave 2. After the wave 2, I would expect a wave 3, which is again would indicate a higher high above the wave 1 target area here. So we would look at $140, $50, $60, okay? But we can't really calculate that yet until we know where the wave 2 is going to end. Because at the moment, there is no indication yet that the downtrend is over. It is consolidating pretty much like all cryptocurrencies on the Easter weekend here, on the long weekend. What we need to bear in mind, and I mentioned that previously as well, that for this wave 2, this would still be a valid wave count, even if the price is now turning around and already starting the third wave. Yeah, this would still be a valid wave count, because the minimum retracement a wave 2 needs to do is to reach the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, and this is here at $81. So this is the level. So if you're asking me why the price isn't dropping lower, well, first of all, markets don't move in a straight line, they move in waves, and there is no guarantee it drops lower. It has reached the minimum it needs to do. Yeah, I would primarily expect it to drop lower, and that is why, because we dropped below the $81 level, we dropped below the 51.8, so we dropped below the 50% Fib level. You can see that here, and we're currently fighting with it, but because we dropped below it, I would personally expect that we drop lower. Yeah, and also because the most likely scenario is still that we drop into this area here between $52 and $72. That is between the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement and the 61.8, and the 61.8 is the most likely Fibonacci level that we're going to reach here. It is just the area where with the highest likelihood prices in general are drawn to. That is the most relevant Fib level. And also we are still in a downtrend, and because we are still in a downtrend, I have to assume that we have to assume that we come down lower. That's basically the rules of TA. You can't just assume that we start to go up. It's just speculation. We are currently have to assume that we are still in a downtrend as long as we are making lower lows, and we are currently making lower lows and lower highs. So I have no reason to change. It's changing at the moment. What happens 2 hours after this video, I can't tell you. I can only tell you my primary expectation. I can give you the levels that we should be reaching with the highest probability, but know that we already reached the minimum retracement for a wave 2. So at any point, the price can now turn around. This wave count has been validated already, but I would still expect lower prices. But again, this is only a momentary snapshot of the chart, and as soon as you make a higher high here, the downtrend is over. That is the rules of trend theory. So if we break above that high here, and this is at, yeah, pretty much $90. If you break above that, then you make a higher high, and with that you will break the downtrend. Okay, so from that point of view, I would personally expect that we are starting to go up to the next wave, the wave 3, and we would then have to make that, we would then have reached here this target area already, because this is the 50% Fib level. We've already reached it, so we reached the target actually, but this obviously here is the most likely one. So Elliott waves can only give us a guide, the ideal retracement levels, but yeah, I think we are going to drop a little bit lower. What we need to understand though is as well that we could certainly here in the short term move all the way up to maybe $89–90 again. Yeah, so absolutely, without having broken the downtrend, because you're not making a higher high. So to break a trend, you want to make a higher high and a higher low. In this case here, to break a downtrend, at the moment we haven't done that yet. So short-term upside potential is always possible. So if you break above that 50% Fib retracement again at $81.70, we're just fighting around that area, yeah. You break above that, then certainly we could get to $90 without a problem, and we would still have a valid downtrend. So yeah, there are certain things that could happen here. We could even get an inverse head and shoulders. You could get something like that. But we don't know until it happens, and this would be an opportunity to go long, absolutely. Where here then at the neckline, there would be that long opportunity into that wave 5. So hopefully that's useful. I mean, this video should really allow you to identify your opportunities. The opportunity would be to get back into an uptrend here fairly soon. Personally, I'm still sitting on the sidelines here because first of all, we haven't reached the target area yet. Then we haven't broken the downtrend. We are still in a downtrend. And yeah, at the moment we are still even around that 50% Fib level, and we haven't even won or lost the fight around that. So a lot of sideways movement here on the weekend. Nothing has been invalidated. Bit of patience. Yeah, there's no guarantee the price is going to drop. Therefore, if you're trading, need to watch the chart anyway. Wait for that opportunity. Could of course program your trade, if you wanted to go long above as soon as the downtrend is broken, but it's of course up to you. I'm not telling you to buy or not, but what I'm going to do, I am going to dollar cost average into my longer term portfolio here in this area, and I am going to probably open a long trade as soon as we break the downtrend to the upside, because this would indicate significant upside potential from here. Because just to give you a rough idea where we could land in that next wave, and I can't calculate it exactly because I don't know yet where that wave is going to end, the wave 2. Let's assume it has ended already, then you would see here in a wave 3 at least a price of $205. That would be the 1.618 Fib extension that would need to happen in a wave 3. Now bear in mind also the wave 3 will move in 5 waves, so you will get your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nothing will move in a straight line. Also bear in mind. And again, a wave 1 consists of 5 waves again. Then you get your ABC down. Here 5 waves. So you had the ideas of fractal, the concept of fractals here, waves within waves. So yeah, but looks interesting, the Terra Luna chart, which is why I currently also update it quite frequently, because there's an opportunity coming up here. But ideally, we want to drop further before we turn around. Good, and that is my view here on Terra Luna. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership, where you can get access to various chat rooms on Telegram, the Discord server, my own buy and sell orders, and also a weekly live stream. There is one today at 1700 UTC. And also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And for both, you can find the links in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.